welcome to another money morning routine. Okay, so starting with my monthly meal plan, I've actually remembered here this weekend not so good, but the rest of the days good. I need to make another batch of my steak and veggies. We're going to continue the steak, rice, and veggies throughout this week because we have Friendsgiving on Saturday, getting ready on Sunday, and then we leave for California on the 17th. So got my calendar updated. Let's go over here to my spending. So let's start with my credit card, one that I don't usually share because I don't usually have an expense tracker for my credit card, but I made another purchase with it. I bought some Thanksgiving t-shirts. It's under my holiday category again for $59.25. Now, as you can see, I'm going up in my balance because we are working up to what I have to pay off at the end of the month. So my current balance is $126.52. So I'm going to be paying off my credit card with, right now, just my holiday sinking fund, which is my Christmas and Black Friday sinking fund. So that's how I'm going to be paying it off as of right now because that's the spending that I've done on there. If we go over to my checking account spending, I had two different transactions, gas and my Hulu. And let's go ahead and talk about my cash spending because I did have some cash spending. All right, so here are my cash envelopes. Let's do a little cash envelope check. So I still have, I did use some of my miscellaneous. So 20, 30, 35. You can see on my calendar here that we had a date night on Saturday. Well, the place that we went and ate at, we're having a little raffle drawing from some different prizes, and I bought some tickets for that raffle drive. It all went to the Hutton settlement, so to charity. So 20, 30, 35. I spent $15 on those little tickets. I have 15 tickets that we put into a little basket to win. So I'm going to put 11, believe that was the 9th. What do I say? I'll just say raffle ticket minus 15, leaving me with the $35. Now, because I have a 5 and my actual savings challenge, like out of my volume 1 savings challenge book is the $5 challenge. So I want to save this 5, which is today 11/10. I can't believe in 5 days I'm going to be 40. Stop it. All right. Minus 5, leaving me 30. So I'm going to stick this in my $5 challenge jar, put this back in my miscellaneous. Now I need to add these two transactions to my cash expense tracker. Now for the raffle ticket, that's funny because I've literally never had, I don't even know what category. I'm just going to put it under my miscellaneous. It doesn't happen very often to where I want to like do a deep dive in the spending of that. So I'm just going to put it into my miscellaneous for $15. Now I'm going to leave this blank because I might have some more 5s out of my food envelope. So $30 in my miscellaneous. I still have the $100 in my fun. I still have the $50 in my beauty. I still have $50 in my pets. I still have the $50 in my household. And let's go into food. You can see the grocery haul at Fred Meyer. So let's count how much cash I have left in my food envelope. So $614. So let's write that down. So $614. You can see I spent at Fred Meyer $106.25, and I did that on the 9th. So 11/9. This is Fred Meyer, and it was for $107. Now, I did have 2 5s, so I'm going to put these in my $5 challenge as well. So 11/10, $5 challenge minus 10, and that puts me at $604. So $604 left to spend. Put my cash back in here. So now I have $15 to add to my $5 challenge. And I need to write those 2 transactions on here. So 11/9. And I just filled in that savings with the $15. I'm going to scan my receipt into Fetch Rewards. Okay, so let's talk about, now that I'm fully updated on all of my cash envelopes, and by the way, I don't usually do this, but for my birthday, I decided I want to go back to my old, so for summer, I always tend to go lighter with my hair. In winter, I go darker. I want to go back to my dark. So I made a hair appointment. Yes, I did. And I'm debating on whether I'm going to, because it was very unplanned. Okay, it was not planned thing. How am I going to pay for it, right? Options. I'm looking at my financial options. Debt is never one of them. So I could take it from these different cash envelopes. Now my hair is probably going to be around $300. So with tip. So it's a lot. I'd be draining a lot of my envelopes. I could use one of my sinking funds that I have going on. But if I do that, or like I could put it on my credit card and then pay it off with one of my sinking funds. I'll have to look and see what that looks like. Or I could just let my checking account cushion eat it. I don't really want to do that because, as you can see, I had to really replenish my checking account cushion because it got down pretty low. And I only replenished it by $400. So that puts me at about $600. If I spend the $360, I'm going to be back to that right where I started again. So I'm going to say my checking account cushion is for the options of paying for that. So I'll have to look at my different sinking funds and see where I want to make that trade-off. Remember, every decision we make is a trade-off. If I spend the money on my hair, I'm taking that money out from another place that I could have been spending it. So I have to really look and make a decision on those trade-offs. So that's what I have going on. Now, let's talk about the things that I have to do. First thing I need to still get done is, let's go over here and write in the actual column of things that have happened so far. So I got my paycheck. We know that. I don't fill out my vacation or my Christmas sinking fund numbers until the end of the month or the end of my tracking period when I close that out. Now, I did have the allowance come out for $50, so that's been done. Garbage came out for $196.84. Hulu has also come out for $21.79. Okay, so far, Spotify also came out for $12.96. Okay, so it looks like so far we are still waiting on all these blank spaces, these bills to come out. And I did save for hay, which we're going to be getting this Saturday. So all of that has been updated. The next thing that I want to get done, okay, and these are big things, I want to fill out my monthly budget category breakdown and get this prepped. This is for November. Okay, November, I need to get that prepped, get that all done. The next thing also, my December budget calendar has been completed. Okay, we have a couple of different things. Obviously, we have Christmas in there. I need to figure out when we want to do our white elephant, ugly sweater, Dempsey Christmas party this year. But some other big days. My mom's birthday is the 14th of December. That's always a really hard day for me. We have Zoom's birthday, which is on the 28th. So he's going to be 3 this year. But I also need to, if you look and see, my December budget isn't done yet. It's not done yet. I need to get that done. And it's also really, I will start showing you what I'm doing to prep my new budget by paycheck workbook and how I'm going to be visually tracking my sinking funds for next year. And that's what I have going on.